Hey guys, hope you are well. Slightly different video today. I'm going to be cracking some slabs. These are all to send to PSA. I have some raw cards to send as well. I've done quite well out of cracking slabs, so this is my next send. I want to say it's going to be like 15 to 20 cards. I haven't actually counted. I'll go through the raw copies first. So we got the Bubble Mew in Chinese, simplified. I think it's got a shot out of 10. I do have the app to look at the centering, which I should probably do before I send it. But it might be 65, 55. PSA's new guideline. The back's super clean though. So I think it should hit the 10, I would imagine. I'm pretty sure this wasn't graded before sent over from China. I unboxed this myself, and it was definitely the cleanest of the 6 evolutions, to be considered a 10. So yeah, I was pretty lucky. I think it's going for about 800 out of 10 last time I checked. So yeah, we'll see how well that goes. Centering's pretty good. Again, probably 65, 55. This Charizard's flawless, packed it at the time. Fairly certain this will be a 10. Just super clean copy, super clean. I think a lot of celebrations, if you unpacked it at the time, was pretty 10 worthy. I think it had a high pop. Oh, there's a little bit of something there. I think it's a bit of paper towel. Yeah, the new Mew, EX. I unboxed this one from the 151 UPC. And yeah, very good shot out of 10. Very happy with that. From another UPC, this is from the Charizard UPC that I opened. Again, I think it's got a very good chance for a 10. Very lucky with that one. I'm not always this lucky, but with this particular copy, fairly certain that will be a 10. Packed it myself from the Charizard UPC. Then we have the Wobbuffet from Destined Rivals. This is the Pokemon Center version. So I'm just straightening these out. Yeah, all of these new Vortex card holders, semi-rigids, and new penny sleeves, just to give that higher chance to get a 10. I think it's a very clean copy. I wouldn't be surprised if this got a 10 as well. And then Leafeon, I got this. It's not V-Star Universe, I guess. Crown Zenith. Got it at the time. I mainly just got it because it was a Leafeon, not because I was thinking about value. So I took this out of the binder. But yeah, clean copy, probably a 10. Charmander, I actually got gifted this one. That was very nice on a Poketan stream. And he won a case, I believe. Oh, no, maybe it was Todd, actually. And just because I was runner-up, he gave me a box from that case of UPC, ETBs, oh my god, not UPCs. Yeah, so he gifted, it wasn't Pokemon Center one, but it was very nice of him. I don't think I got any pulls from that box, but the Charmander is a really beautiful card, so thank you to whoever was on Todd's stream that day. Best Poke Raffles. Yeah, so this Kingdra EX, I think I kind of got missold a little bit. He held it in a very weird light, sort of like that angle on eBay, and it looked like a 10. I think it might just be 65, 55, but like I'm talking within like the fraction, like most fractional margin. It's a little bit bottom heavy, but other than that, it is a very clean copy. I did check the eBay. I thought he might have given me a different card, but nah, he is a good seller. I'm not going to complain. I'll still give him 5 stars. It's fine. Just people shouldn't sell on eBay like that. You should have a flat copy, because I was misdirected a little bit. I feel a little bit on, like he got a good deal out of it. I paid the market, which was I think £70 for this card. Obviously in a 10 it's worth about 250. At least I sold it for 250. So I can understand, but it might get a 10. I think other than the centering being a little bit off, It's a pretty clean copy. And then Salamance, love this card. Journeys Together. Probably won't get a 10, almost definitely, but I just like the card. Even if it gets a 9. This one I'm kind of like, I'm okay with sending the odd 9. Might even get an 8. I just really like this card. I feel like it should be graded. It's pretty clean copy apart from the front centering. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, there's a lot of 10s in there really. I think out of all, how many are there? 3, 6, 9, 11. I think there's like at least 8 10s, so that's cool. Right, so this is the main bit. Sorry, I've been rambling a little bit. I'm going to start with, so there's a few ace. I graded this one myself. I'll start with this one because, I mean, it's still a very valuable card. It's actually the banned version of this card because it's got the graveyard in the back in the English. They didn't include the graveyard because they thought it was too scary. So yeah, I'm going to start with this one. I guess some word of advice if you're going to be cracking slabs. I've done very well out of it historically. But you do have to be pretty careful because you can damage them. First of all, you want sleeves like right there. Easy to grab. That's the main thing. And then some semi-rigids as well. And yeah, just like wash your hands with like hot water, soap, and I use paper towels to dry them just so I know that they're gonna be fine. It has been a little while since I've done this. But yeah, here we go. You get the corner. Oh yeah, that's and you need like a flat headed screwdriver as well. Yeah, good pair of pliers. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it in the card sleeve, slab sleeve, sorry. And you just give it a pretty. It's gonna be pretty unedited. I'll tell you what, let's take this out. I feel like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I usually do take it out. Has been a while. It's not been that long, but yeah. I mean, these ones you can just. I know with the older ones, because it is one of the older ones, you can literally just do it. Well, I'll tell you what, I used to use a lot of plastic. Come on. What's that? God, these are strong, aren't they? God, I really don't usually struggle this much. This is kind of crazy. If you want to look how fucking, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm starting with this card. I don't think it'll grade more than like a 7, which is fine. But it's worth either more just raw or just grade it. Like, you might get an 8. Because PSA really care about centering. I think centering is not too bad on this copy. It's like, wow, I got there in the end, but that wasn't easy. I'm pretty sure I don't usually find it that hard. Okay, so once you've kind of nicked a corner, sorry that took ages. I hope you guys can fast forward a little bit because I'm not editing this. And anyone that's watching the whole thing, GG's, thank you. Yeah, so I probably could have done that a little bit better. A bit rusty. Yeah, so I was graded a 6 by me. Get some sleeves. Try not to like touch it or anything. I'm just gonna do this with 2 hands really quickly. And just like very gently take it out. I'll have a little look at it. Just make sure I don't have anything in my hand. Yeah, look at a really clean copy. I feel like 6 is very mean. There's like no scratches that I can see really. Centering's pretty good. 7 is 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 There's a little scratch up there, top left. I don't think it's a dent though. I think it's a scratch. A little bit of whitening. Centering is not perfect, to be fair. Either way, I mean, I might sell this one raw, to be honest. That's something that I do as well. Yeah, so hopefully the other ones aren't quite as difficult. That felt really hard. But yeah, cool. I mean, either way, this card is worth more out of that slab. Like an ace 6 with the color match is just not a vibe. So yeah, cool. Either way, I'm happy that even if it doesn't do amazing, I'm just glad it's not in that slab. No offense to ace and color matches. All right, next one. Sorry guys, I really hope this wasn't going to be a 20-minute video, but it looks like it might be. Just try and get rid of some of these. Yeah, there you go. That's so much easier. Fucking hell. I wish I could edit these videos a lot easier than it would be. Right, okay, so I'm going to do this as carefully as possible. So with the screwdriver, just give it a little nudge up. The other thing is, like, the last cards I'm doing in this end are like potentially really expensive cards. So not that many people, I don't know, I don't watch that many people that do this. So yeah. Yeah, it's a little, I guess it's trying to be a tutorial since I have been pretty good at it historically. And there are some really high value cards I'm about to open. This side arc is in a 9. I do like the color, or like the ace label. It's pretty cool, but it is a 9. I feel like the centering's definitely 10. Yeah, it is nice. So it's in English as well. Oh no, you have to really watch out for that. So there was a little bit of plastic in there. Okay, so you don't really want to touch the card, but if there's any sort of like plastic in there, you want to make sure that's not there either. Because that could scratch it for sure, which I don't think it did. But you have to be really careful. Cool. So that's another one. Yeah, it's annoying about like Gengar. Maybe the old ones were like harder to break somehow, I don't know. Because I feel like I'm going to make this look really easy. This one I actually took the sleeve off before. It looks so clean. I love this card so much. So cool. I mean, this is probably going to get clipped. So yeah. Cracking the Charizard EX from Powder and Fates. Yeah, trying to make it look easy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's a misty one. God. That's good. Really carefully get that up. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, there we go. So again, this is like another pretty high value card. I got it for 150 in the Ace 9, which is pretty good. Front's looking really clean. I think front's definitely centering is good. Back is a little bit off, but front I think is definitely more important. And there's like almost no whitening, so happy at that. Oh, maybe a tiny bit of whitening there. I feel like on a good day, that could be a 10. So even if it's a 9, I'm still happy with that. I just like having PSA, not gonna lie. I do like some, if I get ace 10s, I don't crack them. Put it that way. Put it that way. If it's an ace 10, I'm not gonna crack it. But that was a ace 9, so I'm gonna crack it. Just trying to align that so it's nice. For PSA when it arrives. Fresh sleeve, fresh vortex. Semi-rigid. Cool. Right, so we're getting through quite a few. That's all of the ace done, which was 3. Yeah, 3 cards. So we've got a few more. Try and clear some of this plastic away. Cool. So I'll leave that there. So I do like looking at them. Next one is the Van Gogh Pikachu. All right. So this Van Gogh got a 6 from my last send. From the original packaging from the Pokemon Center. My brother got it on the drop. I gave him a message. He really liked the card. So he asked me to grade it for him, which I did. I graded mine. He got a 10. His graded a 6. I mean, I know that like different copies on different sort of sends get different grades, sure, but 6 seems really pretty harsh. So he asked me to regrade it for him, which I'm happy to do. Yeah, so let's try and make this not like too difficult. Okay. And it is just it's interesting. So the PSA ones, they kind of come off. In fact, I don't really think I've cracked. I think I've cracked a lot more ace than PSA, which would make sense. Right, so just really carefully. So I can definitely see that there's some plastic on top of the card, which could scratch it. I don't think it has scratched it because it's not, you know, like there's no pressure on it. It's gonna blur. So I don't think that would have scratched it. Van Gogh Pika is an absolute beautiful card. Yeah, the raw version is, it's always better to see it raw, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know why that would have got a PSA 6. Corners aren't that bad. Centering's not that bad. I mean, like, look, I said to my brother before I sent it, I was like, it's probably a 9 or even an 8. 6 is really harsh. There's a really big difference between a 6 and an 8 as well in terms of price. So it's really an interesting one to get back. I hope I did you proud opening that for you, dude, my bro. Yeah, really, I mean, the corners are a little bit, like, not amazing, but not 6. You know, like 6 for me is if it's got a bend or if it's got like really bad whitening or, you know, it's a bit damaged, but that's like super fucking minty. So that's definitely a resend, regrade. Hopefully the dude's feeling nicer this time. So yeah, that's a fresh penny sleeve and a fresh 4X. Yeah, when I send to the PSA, I always want to give them fresh stuff. That's just a habit of mine. I just feel like if it's presented nicely, you've got a better chance. So yeah, these are all completely new. Okay, cool. So another one. I'm really sorry. It's probably going to be over 20 minutes, but I just can't help it. I'm just going the speed I can. Next one is Dragonite V. To be honest, I reckon most people will just see the clips anyway. So yeah, this came back a 9. Yeah, I just, to be honest, like I even put it on eBay, and then some really nice like Poke enthusiast said to me like, dude, fucking regrade that, you're crazy. And I was like, yeah, I know, you're right. So I took his advice. He even offered me like a really good buy now price, you know, like at the market. I was just like, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And yeah, GG's to him, whoever that guy was. Yeah, good people out there in the community. You have to be so careful. I said earlier, but yeah, just like wash your hands with like hot water and soap, and then just try not to touch your face. And then obviously have all of the precautionary items there. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty secure 10, to be honest. I just can't see any imperfections. I wish there was like tag or something, because that's like, look, so put up. Wait. Yeah, I thought there was some plastic on there, but there's not, it's fine. Yeah, it's just fucking perfect. There's no whitening at all, not a single speck, every corner. And the centering's really good. Like, it's just really good centering. So yeah, I'm baffled why that did not be a 10. So hopefully next time it's a 10. We're over 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna pick up pace. I reckon we're gonna be on like 24 minutes. Okay, so next one is another really cool card. It was in an ace-9. I was hoping for at least a 9. I think the centering is a little bit off, like a little bit left to right, but again, very clean copy. Should be a 10. I'm just gonna throw it out there, should be a 10. I think on a good day it's a 10. But yeah, got an 8. Fuck the guy who did an 8. Like, he's wrong. Or she maybe, but yeah, for me it's a 10. You know, this time I'm gonna crack both, because one of them like broke kind of weird, so I'm just gonna crack it on both sides. Just really gently nudge it out. Okay. I'm just trying to get all of that out. Just very. This is such a goat card. Yeah, I packed on stream with Pokey10. Very good card. Look, so for instance, I can see a tiny bit of plastic there. So I'm just going to blow that. Just a very light blow. But other than that, I'm not going to really touch it. This is a fucking Grail card for me. I can see the centering is a little bit off. So I'm going to regrade it one more time. It's such a look. I mean, look how nice that card is. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the Japanese. This is the one you actually have to pack. The chase card of this Sun and Moon GX. One of the chase cards of all of Sun and Moon, in my opinion, to be honest, especially since this one you actually had to pack it to get it. I think I opened up quite a few boxes back in the day. But yeah, I was pretty lucky to get one with the actual chase card. So yeah, even if it comes back a 9 over an 8, I felt like it really didn't deserve an 8 because it was an ace-9. I'll just show you corners again. Corners all good. There's literally no damage at all. I told you I'm pretty good at cracking slabs. I've done very well at cracking slabs, especially ones that I buy online, ace-9s usually. Little tidbit there for you guys who think you have the steady hand to do this, and the balls to crack a potential slab worth over $2,000, is it? I think that's for a ricochet from one of the cracks. That's hilarious. But it is protected, so it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, you do have to have some nerve to like crack an English bubble Mew, I think, that's in a 9. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this should be a 10. This wasn't an ace-10 before I graded it, and the only thing that didn't get a 10 was, if you see my previous video, was the edges. So yeah, it's like pretty flawless. It's definitely, the centering's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna crack it today. There you go, makes it look easy. I mean, it's not that easy. I'm just slightly pro at this point. It's when things look easy, it's probably not easy. Yeah. Okay, just like rub my hands a little bit, but don't touch my face. Cool, okay, we're good. Now, I'm just gonna give it a very quick blow. Just to, in case there's, oh, there is a tiny bit of plastic actually. Can you see that right there? It's a tiny bit of plastic. So I just blew that away, and I'm sure that did not damage it. That's the level we're talking. Yeah, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. Yeah, this is like a $2,000 card now, or 1,700 in a 10. I'm fairly convinced this is a 10 copy. As I said, it was from an Ace 10, and the centering is good, so it really should be a PSA 10. It really, really should be. Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it was a lot longer than I wanted, but I guess it is just like quite sketchy doing this as well, so you do have to take your time a little bit. I really hope you enjoyed that. I've been Poker Cruising. Please drop a like and a follow if you've enjoyed that. I'll be doing more videos soon, and the grade reveals as well. Yeah, enjoy your day. Peace out.